Hey, what is going on, YouTube world? We are KRT LYFE, KRT LYFE with the Y. Happy Sunday. We are out and about running errands, and I'm your brother Reza, and this is your beautiful sister Kat. And yeah, we are doing stuff and running errands in our more than capable, newly acquired Porsche 997. And we literally love almost everything there is to love about this car, except for one major thing, and that is going to change, and we will show you what it is coming up next. Alright, so we love literally everything there is to love about our newly acquired 997 with the small caveat. There's one or two little things that we don't like, and we're going to resolve one of those things today. As we work our way to the back of the car, I'm going to show you exactly what that one thing is, and it is right here. These exhaust tips. Porsche, what were y'all thinking when y'all made these things? They are some of the most corny, pathetic looking exhaust tips I've ever seen on a vehicle. But at least they are real exhaust tips and not like the fake things that they're putting on cars right now. So what is our solution to this exhaust tip conundrum? We have a bag from the United States Postal Service. Inside the bag though, we got, voila! These right here. We got the dual exhaust tips. These are OEM 997 dual exhaust tips. And they've seen better days. They're a little scratched and they've been on the road. You can tell they've actually scratched a couple times on here, but nobody's going to see all that. So my plan is to take some sandpaper and clean these things up and get all the little soot and debris off and paint these a nice black color. Now I'm going to use some high temperature black paints that's like specifically for exhaust and stuff like that. And I think it's going to look really, really, really good on there. I am like literally so excited. Like I'm smiling ear to ear because I think this is going to be a massive aesthetic improvement over the factory tips that came on here.
Update. We got the car washed. After yesterday, rainy day, we've been on the road all day, so nice and clean now.
Yep.
And we are on the way to get some paint from auto store. And after that, we have a couple more little errands and then the actual project time.
Oh yeah, get these pipes on.
Alright, so now what?
So now we're about to spray with a special purpose. We're going to spray these tips. This semi-gloss, I guess it's semi-gloss black. And hopefully they're going to look epic. And then we're going to put them on the car. So it's spraying time! So we have already put one coat down on my exhaust pipes tips. Sorry, not exhaust pipes, tips, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, this is really quick dry. It dries in 15 minutes. And I was kind of hesitant at first, like, oh man, should I paint these things because they look so nice in their OEM state? But I'm kind of happy I did. Look at these things right now. Check that out. Get in close. Make sure you can see it in all its glory. Like, they look really, really good.
This is only one coat so far, only.
And part of my hesitance was this. So I didn't know, like, I wanted there to be some contrast between the car, the body of the car and the paint, and the actual tips. And obviously you get the most contrast when you have the brushed aluminum on the black. But I still feel like this, like, satin, like, brushed aluminum look versus the black is just gonna look epic. So now I'm really gonna be amped to get some black wheels in the car. So one more coat and we're gonna put them on. Oh man, I'm really anxious now. Yep, about to get dressed, about to go out here, put these pipes on, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm already dressed. I'm like ready for winter. I have a hat on, Tim's on, parka on. It's cold outside.
So here's a moment of truth. I'm about to go ahead and unloosen this one and take this exhaust tip off and put my new custom proprietary exhaust tip and put it on. And it's just one bolt you got to take loose. So here we go. Hopefully this bolt's not stuck. There we go. So that's the first one off. And it's took me what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Wasn't very difficult to get it off at all. Hopefully it's not difficult to get the other one on. Oh wow, the diameter is a lot different.
That's a big difference.
That is a big difference. I can get an adapter.
Nice.
Alright, so now the question is, how am I gonna make this work? Guess we're gonna have to go to the parts store.
Hey, something new and different.
Exactly. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, about 2 weeks later, and we had a couple of issues with the install of these twin exhaust pipes on my 997. So these fit on a Carrera S. And the Carrera S has a slightly bigger exhaust exit pipe than the regular Carrera. And I was looking at making some of these little shims to try to compensate for the diameter in each one of them. And after like breaking a whole bunch of my Dremel tools, I finally gave up and said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna order a part that is right here to make this thing fit. The other issue that we had with these is that the paint that I use, this right here, does not work well on this. And it was so easy to like chip off and peel off. I could just peel it off with my fingernail. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to take another go at painting these. So I'm probably gonna use something else, maybe like a plastic dip or something like that, because I've seen other people use plastic dip on these, and surprisingly they don't it doesn't melt away or burn off. It actually stays on pretty decently. So I might go that route. I don't know yet, but for now we're gonna go on the car like this. But here in this box is the part that you need if you want to put 997 regular Carrera pipes on a if you want to put Carrera S pipes on a regular Carrera. This is what you need, and this came from a company called FVD Brombacher. I'm gonna open this up and do a time lapse of me opening this, and yeah, show y'all what this is. All right, there we go. Finally got this thing open. Man, the way that they packed this, you would have think they put a Fabergé egg or something like that in here. And when you see what's in here, you're gonna be like, why do they put so much packing material in here? But here it is. Look at all this packing material. There's no way that this thing can break that's in here, because it's literally 2 pieces of metal. And what these metal pieces do is they allow you to, they basically compensate for the disparity in diameter between the pipes on a regular Carrera and the pipes on a Carrera S. So you basically just stick this onto your non-S Carrera, and then that compensates for this diameter, and then you pop this part in like so, and then it makes it fit. So, and you don't have to worry about all the craziness that I was trying to do with this, like making shims and blah blah blah. Now, some of y'all might be out there thinking, wow, KRT LYFE, that looks like a metal ring to me. That couldn't have cost too much money. Ha, but you would be so surprised. This is a Porsche that we're talking about. These metal rings were $70. So now let's go outside and install them. Okay, here we go again. Hopefully, this is going to go smooth. It'll be a smooth transplant this time. We have all the parts that we need. And we're going to, cross our fingers and we're going to, stand on one foot and pray to all the religious deities that this goes smooth. So keep it in your prayers, guys. Let's do this. One down and one to go. All right, y'all want to see what this looks like? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Doesn't that look so much better? Oh my God. I am like super, super happy now and stoked that I got rid of these, which I have no clue why Porsche even put this on a car, but they do, to these. The exhaust tail end pipes that, what did I say? The exhaust pipes that I wanted. Yeah, very, very happy. This job was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be, even though there's only one screw that you gotta take off. Getting these things on and off, especially with that extra shim, is pretty hard because they fit really tight. And then getting these things lined up to where your eyes are like, okay, that looks level, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be, but it was so worth it because these tailpipes right here were driving me crazy. But now that's done, and I was gonna paint them at some point and take them off and paint them. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that now because I finally got them how I want them. I'm your brother Reza, KRT LYFE, KRT LYFE with the Y, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And thank you to our beautiful sister Kat for operating the camera machine on this video. All right, y'all, I'm about to go drive this beautiful machine. Peace.